Welcome to the Embassy of Ireland in Bratislava as we mark St. Patrick's Day 2022. A chóide, Céad Míle Fáilte rib go léir, agus bannacht lá éile pádraig. Míle plia celia, fítaite a praiem me vam stasni gens feteo patrika. On our National Day, I would like to extend the warmest of welcomes to our Slovak friends and to the Irish community for whom the Slovak Republic is home. Dear friends, we are living through very dark times. We stand in solidarity with the people of Ukraine in their courageous struggle for their land and their freedom. We are united in condemning Russia's unjustified, unprovoked, and immoral aggression against a sovereign nation. Accordingly, and with the people of Ukraine uppermost in our thoughts on this St. Patrick's Day, we express our Irish identity by rededicating ourselves to democratic and humanitarian values. St. Patrick's Day provides a special opportunity to share the best of Irish culture and heritage and to acknowledge the continual contribution of our Irish community to the Slovak Republic and our bonds of friendship all around the world. Be it through our shared love of music, of sport, of culture or dance, the personal ties between our two countries have never been closer or warmer. To begin our reception today, I am honoured to introduce An Taoiseach Micheál Martin.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Slovakia. Benachtína féile pádraig ormh go léir. Tá áthas orm a bheith caint lebanúh thar ceann mhuintir na hÉirden, agus lá le pádraig á ceiliúradh going I ngár is a géin. Gach áit inar féidir ló, tá ár mhuintir ag ach cheangan leis an bobal má gúrd. Ár bobal ag ach cheangal le na chéile, agus éire ag ach cheangal leis an domhan. Mar sin féin, tá scá ár geiliúradh imlíne leis an déan leathas agus rial dlí fí bhagart. I'm delighted to be able to speak to you today on behalf of Ireland. Our celebrations this year are tempered by the reminder that democracy and the rule of law can never be taken for granted. And so, this year especially, let St. Patrick's Day be a moment to recall and to extol human fellowship, empathy, and solidarity, true values of a republic. For let there be no mistake, this is a decisive moment for democratic freedoms and values everywhere. 100 years ago, our country was taking our first decisions as a sovereign democratic state. An early act on the international stage in 1923 was to join the League of Nations. Multilateralism and international cooperation has shaped who we are from the very start. In 1955, we joined the United Nations. 3 years later, our service as international peacekeepers began. Ireland today has the longest unbroken peacekeeping record of any nation in the world. Peacekeeping is a proud tradition ingrained in our culture. 50 years ago, we voted to join what is now the European Union, a union formed in the ruins of war to create unbreakable bonds of peace across Europe. Our European Union membership has added new rich layers of identity, of belonging, and of solidarity. And so, on this St. Patrick's Day, I say with confidence on your behalf, we reassert our unequivocal commitment to democratic and humanitarian values by standing with the people of Ukraine. We again declare our unshakable support for the rule of law. We are one with the people of Ukraine. Their freedom is our freedom. Their struggle is our struggle. Friends, chóide, after 2 long years, we are emerging from the COVID-19 pandemic. We have learned a lot about ourselves. We know we are resilient. We've also seen how much each of us depends on the other. We are facing new challenges, but we will face them together and we will prevail. Our people are reconnecting with their communities. Our communities are reconnecting with each other, and Ireland is reconnecting with the world. That spirit of connection will guide us in the coming months. I believe that Irish people everywhere will respond to what is happening in Ukraine with the same energy, compassion, and conviction that we have showed during the COVID crisis. We will be tested economically, personally, institutionally, but we will respond as a proud member of the community of democratic nations and as citizens of a republic. I would like to take a moment to pay a special tribute to Irish people across the world for the manner in which you have faced the pandemic. Ireland is immensely proud of how our people at home and abroad responded to the crisis with humanity, selflessness, and generosity. Our healthcare workers, our aid workers, and our peacekeepers all represent our country with great distinction. There are countless examples of our diaspora reaching out the hand of friendship and of care to the more vulnerable members of our community during difficult times. For that, I thank you. Over the past 2 years, the richness of Irish artistic output has kept alive a flame of hope, a welcome reminder of human potential when we felt most powerless. Ireland salutes you all. And now we're all called upon again in a new and terrible crisis. Together, we will rise to this challenge and the other great environmental and security challenges that face the world. We will work in unity to protect and restore international law and the principles of the UN Charter. We will redouble our efforts to ensure peace and stability across our European neighbourhood. We remember those we have lost in the pandemic. We will honour their memory by strengthening our bonds of community and implementing real change that reflects the important and often profound lessons we have learned. Ní neart go cur le chéile. There is no strength without unity, a sentiment that has a special resonance at this time. We stand together and we stand with the international community of democratic nations. We stand for a better world and we stand against autocracy and oppression wherever they appear. We stand with Ukraine. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you, Taoiseach. I am now pleased to introduce the cultural segment of today's event. Irish culture is at the centre of our communities, both at home and abroad. Indeed, our creativity is at the heart of who we are as a people. It has often been through creative expression that we have made meaningful connections with friends around the world. Our creativity is manifested in a myriad of ways. Our offering today is a reflection of this. We hope you enjoy our wonderful selection of performances of music, sport and dance filmed here in Slovakia. We will begin with local musician Maria Kamechkova, who will play a sublime piece on the harp, that most Irish and evocative of instruments. Maria is accompanied by guitarist Pavel Bereza. Every Irish parish has a Gaelic football team. So too does Bratislava. We will see a virtuoso display of Gaelic football by our friends in the Slovak Shamrocks. Our third and final local offering is a wonderful display from the talented dancers at the Avalon Academy of Irish Dance here in Bratislava. Thank you for joining us for this St. Patrick's Day event. I hope that today's event provided a taste of all that Ireland has to offer and that it conveyed a sense of home for our Irish citizens here in Slovakia. I would like particularly to thank our friends across the Slovak government and society for their collaboration and partnership over the last year, and I sincerely look forward to meeting with more of you in person very soon. And most importantly, we stand today with the people of Ukraine. Their struggle is our struggle. Gorev Mahaguv, Dziękujemy, thank you.